Hello Geminis, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you know it will in the future, because obviously it's not happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Also, please know I will never reply to your comments telling you to message me through WhatsApp to get a reading. I'll never message you through Facebook. I don't even have Facebook or WhatsApp for my readings. I don't know what that's about. So no matter how much someone looks like me, it's not me. I would never message you asking for money for readings. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for you beautiful Geminis this week? Firstly, you have the Knight of Swords, then you have the Hierophant, then you have the Five of Swords, then you have the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So as always, I'll talk you through these cards first and then clarify and get more out of them. The Knight of Swords is the energy of knight in shining armor. Someone's coming in to help you out, to give you a hand. This may, I don't know why I'm getting the word benefit. Like, I feel like this is going to benefit you and this person. For some reason, they may be feeling kind of useless in their life. It's not funny, I don't know why I'm laughing. Someone feels kind of useless, or they feel as if their energy or their world doesn't have much impact. Their life doesn't have much impact on anyone else, or they're not helping enough in their world. So it's almost as if you're like killing two birds with one stone. You need a hand, someone else wants to give a hand, someone else wants to be there, someone else wants to feel like they can help. So it's not, some of you are like, oh no, I don't want to bother them, I don't want to burden you, it's fine. And it's like, this person is like, burden me, bother me any day you want. Like, they really want to help you out, they want to, and this could be the other way around, this could be you wanting to help someone else out to feel more useful. But either way, it's like, it's actually a good thing. If this is you needing help in some way, know that that is actually a good thing for someone else. It's not you burdening or bothering anyone at all. The right people do want to help and enjoy being a positive healing influence in some way upon your life. The Hierophant here, this is teacher. This is a guide. This could be someone you look to as like a guru or something, having a very important role. This could be you. You could be a teacher yourself. I'm not sure which way this goes. With the Hierophant being like some type of commitment also. Either this is a teacher or you're a student, or there's some type of big commitment you're making this week. I kind of want to say like some type of heavy lesson you've learned recently. With the Hierophant, it's almost like you're kind of getting the key points of that. You're figuring out, or you're like simplifying what you've... This is so interesting to come through. It's like you've been through a lot over the past few months, and you're now kind of seeing things with clarity and simplifying them, because I'm just seeing you writing down like ballpoints, key points. What's it called? Key points, notes, I don't know. But you're making clear, obvious observations over the main things you've learned from a situation, or what you were supposed to gather, what you've grown from. Some of you recently left a relationship or a friendship, or a friendship is a relationship. But what I mean by that is it's almost like a connection with someone that goes deeper than just, oh, they're friends. You know, it seems someone that was like a best friend, or it was a lover, or it was like a family member. It seems almost like there's some type of tie that's been cut between you and someone very close, that you don't really get to see them for whatever reason, and you're now like, okay, now that I've healed a bit from that and I've got over the loss of this person no longer being in my life as much, what have I actually learnt from them? What have they taught me? What have I grown from? What have I overcome? What's changed about myself since I've met this person? How am I different? How does this person affect me? Because it's just like you're kind of figuring out, although this person is no longer in your everyday life or in your world at all, you're still like, well, what am I grateful for? And it's, I don't know, there's something where you're kind of summarizing or something. You're summarizing someone's name, Summer, or something about the summer. Because the word keeps like summarizing. You're trying to summarize or really pull together and figure out what was the point of something. This may be an energy of something you need to let go of figuring out the answers if this isn't happening, if it's not flowing. Others of you though, like I say, you are taking note and going, oh, well, do you know, I am grateful for this. I wouldn't do it twice, but I wouldn't take the experience away anyways. I wouldn't take the experience away, I wouldn't take away what I've learned, I wouldn't take away the love I've given to this person, but I will take it with me. I don't know, there's something. Five of Swords is unnecessary conflict. Some of you, there's something about children, there's something about kids. This could be your children, this could be someone else's children you're around this week. There's unnecessary fights between where you're almost this calm. Again, I want to say you're a teacher, because it's like this argument's happening and you're like, it's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal. But it's hard to make little people understand that sometimes, because the little things to them are big. They've never had that before, you know? Like first experiences, first times with things seem so much bigger. They are bigger, they feel big when you're little, and so it's like there's something where there's unnecessary conflict happening around you because something seems bigger to whoever it's involving, and you can see things from a wider perspective, from a bigger perspective, of going, that's actually not as important as you think it is. You'll be sweet. You'll be sweet. Promise. Promise. I don't know, you're trying to be the calm within the storm of other people bickering, other people fighting. Five of Pentacles is feeling misunderstood, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you don't have enough. I really feel this energy here of, I keep wanting to say you're left outside in the cold, but there's someone beside you. You and someone else. There could be a situation here where you're going to bond with someone because you're both in a very similar predicament. It may not feel good, it may not feel like a situation where you're like, whoa, so happy to be here. And then it's like someone just walks up and sits down and goes, you're here because of this, aren't you? Like, it feels kind of strange because I'm looking at that person with the little sling. So I don't know if you've recently had some type of like ailment or something, but you're going to come across someone that's in the same situation. Because also now I'm getting hop along. Like, you're hopping along, you might have crutches, and someone else is like, like there's something where someone's joining you in the same thing. So you're like, oh, I'm left outside in the cold, I'm left in a sticky situation. Ah, weird place to bond, weird place to get to know someone, because they're in the exact same position. I don't know what that's about, like a waiting room kind of conversation with someone you meet unexpectedly. Ace of Wands right next to this, being new passion. There is some type of new passion, new excitement, new lease of life coming in for you. This feels so good, I won't lie, and the reason is you're coming from this Five of Pentacles. You're coming from this energy of being in a sticky situation for potentially 5 weeks, 5 days, 5 months. 5s are significant. And then out of nowhere you just get this new lease of life, new lease of, pardon me, random burp. New lease of energy coming in after feeling like, oh my god, I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy to be standing outside in the cold right now. It's horrible. And then boom, Ace of Wands, fire, passion, warmth, and new. Like, it's coming in. This, I feel like a lack of excitement, because there's no wands until this Ace of Wands, and Ace is just the first. So there's like a new flame being lit within you after coming out of a period of feeling very, very much shut off and cold and unenthusiastic or something. Clarify the Knight of Swords. You have the Five of Cups. Fives are significant. I can't, like, there's something about Five of Cups can sometimes be grief. Definitely interesting, because I said with the Hierophant and with that Five of Swords, some of you, there's something where you're having to figure out what you've learned from letting go of a person. And when I say grief, for a lot of you, this is just someone not being in your life anymore by choice. It's not somebody's past, it's that they've just passed through and left your life. And you're now like, I don't know, somebody's going to come in and help you out though. That's the energy. Someone's going to be like, I feel like there's some type of other bond unexpectedly growing, like out with the old. Someone's passing through your life and leaving, and then you get to kind of go, well, this sucks. And there's, for some reason though, an unexpected bond growing between you and the most unexpected of people. Like, it could be something like a sibling or something that you usually hate their guts. I don't know. And suddenly this weird bond grows of, oh, I know how you feel now when that thing happened. What did you do? How did you go over that? Yeah, it's just unexpected shift, or like it could be someone at work that you absolutely hate, but for some reason this person's going to help you out. It's like an unexpected friend coming in when a friend you expected to always be around leaves. It's really strange dynamic. 9 of Pentacles with the Hierophant. You have learned, there is some type of lesson here of you learning that you can't rely on anyone, as gloomy as that sounds, or as maybe pessimistic as that sounds. There's probably a more positive way to say that, which would be you can only, like, you've got yourself to rely on. There's something about self-assurance and feeling assured within, I've got my own back, I don't need anybody else. They're welcome, but I don't need anybody else to complete me. I'm full on my own. 9 of Pentacles, independence. With the Hierophant, I feel like there is a lesson there. That might be why someone's left your life. You may have gotten to this point where you felt reliant on them for your happiness, and so you've now gone through this energy of they've been left, they've snatched from your life, they've flown through, because the universe is trying to show you that you really don't need them. You don't need anybody to complete you, you don't need anybody to be happy but yourself. Like icing or a cherry on top of the cake, right? They're welcome, but you don't need them. And there's just something about you being a lot more self-reliant, and you're learning that now, or you've learned that maybe already, and that's the reason they had to go. That's the reason they passed through. Clarify the 5 of Swords. You have the Queen of Pentacles. There you go. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to go further than you expect when it comes to your finances or your career or your passions. With the 9 of Pentacles, I just feel like there's something where you find yourself in this place of financial independence, or being very satisfied with what you've accumulated for yourself, and you're like, yeah, I don't need anything else now, I'm good. And because of that, because you're satisfied, naturally as humans, we're never satisfied. We're usually like, oh, I want more now. Oh, I can make that much money in a month. I want to double that. And as humans, we want and want and want and want. And there's something here where you're kind of inhuman or inhumane. You're inhuman. You're a bit random, you're a bit alien, because you're just happy with whatever you've got. You're happy. It's very unnatural, but it's also very like wise. Very wise of you to be self-aware enough to be like, do you know what, if I'm not happy with this amount of money a month, probably never going to be happy with double this amount, probably never going to be happy with triple this. I just need to be as happy as I can and make do with whatever I have and create as much happiness as I can from whatever I'm lucky enough to find myself presented with. You're very wise. You see the bigger picture. Because of the fact that you're not seeking wealth or security or finances, you're not overly like, you're not greedy. You're not greedy. You've got enough. You'll make do. You'll do enough. Queen of Pentacles, boom. You're actually being like some type of raining money or accumulation of more stability for yourself, because of the fact that you're sitting pretty, happy with whatever makes do. You're not seeking. You're not greedy. You're not wanting. You're very balanced. There's some type of thing where there's more abundance being bestowed onto you, because the universe is like, yeah, you're happy with that much? You're happy with what you've got? How happy you're about to be with a whole lot more. With the Queen of Pentacles also clarifying 5 of Swords, some of you there's unnecessary conflict from a mother or a grandmother. Queen of Pentacles, very maternal energy is why I'm saying that. 5 of Swords is unnecessary conflict. There could be bickering or stress caused, or like mind games or something caused from a parental or some type of figure, that it doesn't need to be happening. This person is somewhat stressed themselves. This person's constantly, they're not really as secure as they want to look or something. They may look secure on the outside, they may look rich, they may look abundant and like they've got it all together, but it's like on the inside this person's very insecure, and they seek security from causing stress or putting others down. So there's some type of unnecessary stress from a mother or maternal figure in some way. It could literally be like anyone. It could be, but it would just be someone that you kind of view as like the mother of something, if that makes sense. There could be a group, you have of friends, and there's that mother, and there's something where that mother is not really mothering. They're more, for some reason, it may look like it, it's almost like backhanded. I don't know. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles. You have Justice with the 5 of Pentacles. the Empress on the bottom, talking about mothers. Justice is balance, justice is legal documents being signed, justice is divine justice. Clarifying Five of Pentacles. So whatever this thing is, it's meant to be. You're not really seeing the dots adding up yet because you can't see the dots adding up. You can only see the dots aligning from where you've walked, and there's something where you're not going to understand the importance of something this week's going to happen basically, and you just find yourself in a sticky position. Five of Pentacles, you find yourself, some of you are going to be locked out, okay? You somehow lock yourself out of your house. There's something coming in about that. And when you do find yourself in this position, trust divine justice is happening for a reason. It may be a situation of you're getting locked out now in order for you to go and get a spare key cut to hide it up for a future instance, for a friend that needs to come and check on your house while you're away one time, and you're like, oh, I need you to go check on the kitten, and you're like, thank God I had that key cut, thank God I had that extra key cut and hid it under that rock. If I had never been locked out that day, I would have never hid that key under that rock. Like, there's something where trust a sticky position you're in now is actually going to cause you to be very grateful later on. There's some type of balance, there's some type of reason. There's also something there of like balancing you out. I feel like there's going to be, you're going to be able to, or someone else is going to be able to understand you better. I don't know why, it's almost like, I said locked out, now I'm almost getting the energy of locked in. You know in like movies and things when there's two people that hate each other and they'll just get locked, someone will lock those two people in a room and be like, sort it out, right? And it would be like, you know, just talk it out, do whatever you need to do, cry, shout, yell, to figure out whatever it is that's wrong with you two. And some of you, that's this energy of balance. There's something you and someone else are going to be alone and given time alone, locked in together, locked out together, take it as it resonates, and you're going to be forced to kind of address the elephant in the room or something. And with the Ace of Wands there, it could be a start of a new passion or excitement between you and your connection. Then you have Five of Wands. That's so interesting. There you go, Five of Wands. Let yourself fight with someone, let yourself air any nasty things that need to be aired in order to, like, because Ace of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Wands, victory. So it's like, let this new, if you have a new idea, a new excitement, or a new like, oh my gosh, I want to get angry at this person, let it out. Like, that emotion is coming through. This person needs to hear it. This person, sometimes like we can think the best thing to do is to hold our tongue and rise above and not communicate and just, do you know what? This person won't be able to handle my opinion. This is going to upset them if I tell them this. Good. Upset them, cause an upset, fight them. I don't know, there's something, if you're stuck in a position where someone's making you real angry and you've got like this new lease of life to kind of go off at them, go off, fight. If anything bad happens, don't tell anybody I told you to do it. But yeah, there's something where, let yourself, like, you don't have to always be the perfect example for other people. Some of you, there's something where you may have grown up in a situation, whether you somehow in the spotlight, or you have family in the spotlight and you had a good reputation to keep, where you thought you had to always do things perfectly, and there's something where it's like, actually let yourself not be perfect. You're human, you're allowed to be angry. I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, or you know it well in the future, because obviously it's not happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tall Tarot Tuesdays.